This starts with that evil little laugh. So we're building off that voice that he had
Yeah.
creeping in a little bit earlier. To me, and I'll be interested to hear your take on this, the lyrics and vocals seem a little bit more forward and prominent in this track than any other one on the album.
Dude, I play this all the time too. This is another squirrely ass. God, it's all over the place. Yeah, I love God, I love the guitar playing in this album. It's so insane. I didn't ever used to know. Like I said, I don't typically do a lot of homework naturally. So like I can fall in love with an album, and there's something about me that really enjoys the mystery of some of this stuff. So I don't. I think that's just because I've brought that with me from youth or whatever, right? It's like I don't I don't really get a kick out of knowing what these people had for breakfast or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
like I don't do a lot of research. I wasn't able to do a lot of research when I was a kid. So, for instance, like, when I first got past So Far So Good So What on that blank tape, it's like I was like, who are these guys? Where the hell did they come from? And what is their problem? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I didn't get to know. And so that like added to it. So I think I just didn't. I haven't done a lot of homework. But today I did read that this was based on some like some lady that was actually named like Lucretia. Maybe her last name starts with a B or something like that. But she was just like this nasty. I don't know. There was like incest involved, and all
Oh
kinds of
well.
weird. So I think it's based on some I don't know, infamous woman that I'm not necessarily familiar with.
Well, and that's what I mean, the themes throughout this album are kind of like how dare other people judge other people? Because so often you don't know what someone else is doing. So that makes sense with this title if that's who it's about.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, and they have the lyric in here, the end of the second verse. My friends all say, Dave, you're mental
Mental
anyway.
anyway. I know. What does that have to do with? I know he's like putting himself in the story. I know. I love that part. I like that's another part where I'm like, this lyric should be stupid to me, but it's not.
No, but
'Cause-
it so stands out, and it's just like, huh, this
yeah.
is like you never hear someone putting themselves in the song. I was just like, holy smokes, what
Yes.
is this?
Yeah. Did metal anyway?
No, and we do get a couple of those punk elements with a couple of the group yeahs that
Yeah.
jump
Yeah.
in at
Yeah.
the end of things. So I love that bit of familiarity for me through a lot of what I listen to, and just like, oh, okay, that's good. There are these little ties that bridge those genres together here.
Yeah. It's interesting because like, having never really done my homework as to what any of these songs mean, in my mind I envision like like he says his own name inside of the song, right? So like in my mind I was kind of like, is this song about his grandma or some shit? And
Right.
he's talking about like her up in the attic. uh you know she waits impatiently, and then he's like, and he, inside the song he inserts himself in there. So my mind always went to like, I don't know, maybe this is some like old woman or grandma that he's talking about or what, you know what I mean? Um,
Is this the answer to The Old Man Lives Down the Road by John Fogerty?
sure. Maybe
And I
that's what
know
he's
it's
thinking.
not, but I was
Yeah,
just like,
yeah,
that's what this is making me think now with the grandma in the chair.
yeah. But this, it seems like some of these lyrics, it like kind of rides on kind of like, you could say like there's some black magic involved, like the crystal ball is energized, you know what I mean? Waiting like a cat. Uh, Lucretia rocks away. Um, which is interesting. Like maybe he's just telling a story here. I'm not sure, but I know that like he had a song on Peace Sells called "The Conjuring," which was uh, which was like about like magic and stuff like that. I know for like a lot of years he didn't play that live anymore because he was into black magic kind of then, but then he's found God, which is a lot of what he talks about lately, which kind of is whatever. Like he didn't play The Conjuring like, for a lot of years. I don't know if he's started playing it or whatever. Maybe he had a change of heart. I'm not sure, but
Someone
but it's just
someone put
interesting.
away the voodoo doll.
Yeah, I don't know, but I it makes me. It's just interesting because like suddenly just studying these Lucretia lyrics or whatever, talking about crystal balls and all kinds of whatever, about this lady from history who was apparently horrible. I don't know, just interesting, just food for thought. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
What was
and
it? Why?
his Dave's storytelling, and it is a
Yeah,
little bit all over the place, and it is a fun journey. Like I feel like some very good fiction could come out of each one of these tracks. Like
yeah,
if someone decided to write a short story for each one of these tracks, it would be an amazing anthology.
be a fun read. Yeah, 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 yeah.
But what we're going to do now, and this is kind of the moment of truth, I think, in a lot of ways, is track 7,
Yeah.
Tornado of Souls.
This is the one everybody talks about.